La Isamat mu mid morning tukone sponsored by tufunye engeri ennungi eyeesigika ey'okutereka n'okukozesa ssente. Genda ku Google Play oba App Store oteeke Wendy app ku simu yo oba nyiga *229# oteeke ssente w'olaba ate mwattu zikukolera amagoba buli lunaku. Wendy wonna w'oli.
Join us to YouTube, Pam.
Yeah, so of course this hour is brought to us by Postbank. Download the Wendy app to boost your savings with Wendy, the mobile wallet from Postbank. You can enjoy a fantastic 10% annual discount, and you can also grow your income effortlessly. To download the Wendy app, you just go to Google Play or Apple Store, and you dial *229# and start your journey to financial freedom. Just remember not to share your Wendy PIN with anyone. That is Wendy.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
What do we have happening in this beautiful country of ours?
Just for briefly, we know that President Yoweri Museveni today is going to officiate at the official release of the final results of census.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is going to be happening at Serena Hotel in Kampala, and we expect to know more details. What we only know is the population, number of people we have, and we know that we are predominantly a youthful generation with over 3% of
young
our
people.
population being young. But then the details of how we live and other things will be coming out today.
Okay.
Yeah. So UNEB has released a statement. This is a UNEB spokesperson, Jennifer Kalule, is speaking about the UCE and USCE, that is S4 and S6 assessment results to be released by, and they've given deadlines. For instance, for the UCE, there's a S4 candidates have up to 30th of October. Previously, they had up to 30th of September.
Yes.
But UNEB adjusted the dates to allow other schools that have not submitted courseworks. This is under the new curriculum. Under the new curriculum, they are going to be grading. Yeah, they're going to be grading
like university.
20% of your performance throughout your classwork, and then 80% will be graded by UNEB. So if you don't have a continuous assessment, that is project work and courseworks, then you will not be graded by UNEB. That is why UNEB is serious with the deadline, saying that S4 30th. S6 candidates have up to 15th of October. If they delay, they are going to be given a surcharge fee, like a fine of 50K if you have not submitted your courseworks by 15th. So schools
will that affect the results in the end?
Yes, they are going to be graded according to those. That's why it's important for the candidates to submit those results.
The new deadline is 30th October 2024. For senior 3 learners, the new deadline is 15th November 2024. For the new lower secondary school curriculum, coursework scores should be submitted for all the subjects offered by the candidate as well as project work. Candidates without project work and CS scores in any of the subjects offered shall not be graded by UNEB. USCE Senior 6 candidate, a grace period has been given until 15th October. The submission of CS scores for the subjects where it is a requirement for USCE attracts a surcharge of 50,000 per candidate during this grace period.
Per candidate?
Yeah.
Per candidate. Wow.
If the school has not submitted the results for the candidates, they are going to be charging them.
But it's the school paying,
Yes,
the surcharge is the school paying for each student that they've not submitted for their coursework.
Because then it is your fault. Maybe you have not given these kids
the coursework and whatnot. Do you believe this is going to be received?
I think it's a very good way of grading kids, because previously when you had to just grade final results, people would read and cram. Remember, they're going to set maybe between here and here, and then at the end of the day, you're just doing cram work, and you're not building on skills and understanding exactly what you're doing. But when you have courseworks, and they keep doing these courseworks until you reach a certain threshold, and the teachers understand that you have done well, that is when they grade you. It's going to help kids.
It's easy for them when they also join tertiary institutions like university, because coursework when they are adjusting to that new system. But now, since they've been doing it in high school, it's going to be easy for them to also take up the same, mantle.
To understand
to understand.
To flow in better.
Like, be better easy.
Yeah,
be better easy. So
I'm glad that it is throughout, because S3 also are submitting their assessment. Then S4, then, HSC, GCSE, you're also submitting, then university. So I think it's a good flow.
I also want to remind you that kids in Japan and kids in China,
don't tell me about technology.
By 13 years, they are specializing. You know, you have kids who are 17, 18, and they have PhDs.
Yeah.
They have master's degree. Our education system here in Uganda is designed in such a way that for you to study, to go through kindergarten, then you go through O-level. Then
kindergarten, you go primary now, lower.
Okay. From kindergarten, then you go to primary. Then from primary, O-level. Then A-level or Maleko University.
Yeah.
The minimum, you can be like 21 years.
Exactly.
The minimum. True. Meanwhile, our sisters and brothers, the girls we are supposed to marry, the Chinese and Japanese, and those ones in Vietnam, North Korea, South Korea, by 18, they have PhDs because they specialized at 10, 12 years.
I think the problem is we took so long to move on because the colonialists, the ones who introduced this system.
Why did I have a feeling you are going to play that card?
Yeah, no. But it's them who introduced it.
I've seen serious parents. I've seen some serious parents make bold decisions of telling their children, okay, you're not going to go through the normal system of Vamo primary, Genamo O-level, Genamo A-level. After senior 4, going to like an institute or a vocational. Have you ever thought about this? There will always be jobs for people that specialize. If you're an engineer,
skillful jobs, like if you have a skill.
There will always be, and you know these courses are like 2 years, 3 years maximum. So man, I'm senior for how old are they? About
averagely 18
17 18 so plus 2 years,
2 extra years,
so they start working. That's the disconnect you see. You are with the same people mu primary school, mutuse mukuze muine ebirevu, you meet each other at functions. You meet each other at functions, bam. And this one tells you, I'm an engineer.
And you use the different shortcuts to become an engineer.
And then for you say, I am still in 4th year.
The problem is the mindset towards vocational education. People, I'm glad to see that these days it's changing, and even schools are adopting skills within entrepreneurship, and then cooking skills, and all these other things are being taught now. Baking, kneading, all those things are now being taught. But previously, when a parent thought of taking their kid to branch off in vocational, they always assumed the kid is daft. Or not, academically you're not sound, so you're not able to make it big in life with the white collar jobs and stuff like that. But now the mindset
we looked at them as the ones
changing.
who were poor. They don't have money to take their kids through the other extra levels.
Exactly.
Very sad.
But now it's changing, and we are seeing that even vocational skills are being taught in academics and within the academic system, and it's good. Because at the end of the day, people are realizing that if I come out with my white-collar job, I'm a lawyer after doing 5 years in university and LDC and all that. And then I'm scouting for a job. I'm taking 3 years looking for a job. When I get a job, they tell me, pay, what do they call this first thing that you do? When they put you on probation.
Yes.
When they put you on probation, they're saying we'll give you 500K for probably a year or two. Then after you earn 1 million. Still, if you try to do the maths, it doesn't add up. You spent millions and you're starting to earn, and you take half millions that you spent in education.
Have you ever met somebody who speaks extremely very good English?
Yeah.
Very good English. Then whatever they are struggling. Yeah. They come to you and they want to take a job, but they are banging proper English. Like that English of those other schools, the post schools, and the English even has some slang. Yo, bro, can you give me some 500? I want to take some. I want to take some more. Auntie, those are the kids that went to those other schools. Nenga they are jobless and then you meet somebody who speaks their normal broken English. Nayenga. By midday. I think our education system has to a larger extent has created a generation and a class of youth,
of wannabes,
people that speak good English, look good, and like you say, are wannabes, but they don't have income, they don't have jobs, they're not employed.
Okay,
and then on the other hand,
wanted to put aside the fact that it's not about English or how much English you speak. Because there's somebody who might struggle with words or framing sentences or speaking English, but have better grades or better
you can't say degree. Give me some 500 if you don't go to that school. If you did go to those
35
others,
500.
thank
So
you.
meaning
thank
what?
You.
Meaning
it's
what?
a slang. It's a slang for those top,
so how
top
is
schools
the slang
where we
helping
paid
people
million.
be
Thank you.
in productivity,
Useless. Useless.
Me, I'm just
not
saying,
helping
Henry,
them at all.
It's not about how much English you speak. It's about what you can do.
Oh yeah.
But the general factor is many people. Actually, we have the biggest population that is young and unproductive. You come out of university 18 years to 30 years. About how much percentage? 23%.
Many.
Because the other one, 5 to 18 is about 50%.
Yeah.
The next one is about 23%, 18 to 30.
Yeah.
Non-productive. You're out of university, you're hunting for a job, nothing. So
I have a platform. It's a new platform. It's a new project I'm working on. We call it the Masterminds, where young people from different walks of lives and different skills come together to create avenues and platforms of people, okweyamba, okwezura. If there's a job opportunity, it is the first group that gets the job opportunity. If there are master classes for people to learn, to advance their skills, if there are opportunities abroad and here in Uganda, you subscribe to join this group. But it has a lot of benefits. I'll be sharing the details because, man,
that's why we have thousands every day. International Airport is busy.
Thank you.
With kids who have graduated, some have masters, but they're going to be maids.
Thank you.
They're going to keep supermarkets. They're going to do all these odd kinds of jobs.
We have a lot of people. We have abana abasomye, never fuka lawyer, never fuka engineer. But when they are not doing what they studied, you have lawyers acting as tellers in the bank. You have lawyers acting as front desk people. You have lawyers as acting as journalists. And then you have people that studied business administration acting as radio presenters. And you have journalists with kiosks and boutiques.
We have also MPs who have, not gone that far.
Anyway, when we are what else do we have happening in this beautiful country of ours? The 256, the Pearl of Africa, the country that sees the rainbow. I don't know how many times. The country with one of the most population of the lions.
The best weather in the world. The Pearl of Africa.
With the most powerful waterfalls. The country with the most beautiful roads. We have some of the most beautiful roads. Not in the capital. Up country. Uganda
anyway, the highways,
No, the highways?
But but if you're talking about up country, feeder roads and stuff like that,
no, highways.
Yes.
We stick to highways where we pass the tourists.
But which is better, to have good highways and have bad roads within, cities and municipalities, or to have bad highways with potholes that will take you, if for instance you're moving to Mbale, instead of spending 4 hours, you spend like 7 hours.
You know what they say?
Which is better.
Half a loaf is better than what?
None.
Thank you. What else do we have?
No, I don't know which one to talk about. Either I talk about Lumubil or I talk about Mpox.
Mpox.
So Mpox has doubled in the past 2 weeks. Because just 2 weeks ago it was 22 cases and now it's 41 cases. A Ministry of Health revealed yesterday, they were having a press conference and they're saying that majority of the districts that are at risk or affected by this Mpox are Nakasongola, Kampala and Wakiso. Wakiso is a very big district. This is according to the commander in the ministry, incident commander, deputy Mpox incident commander is called Kajirita.
He was appointed for Mpox.
Yes,
deputy Mpox commander.
Mpox incident commander in the Ministry of Health.
Wow.
He's called Atek Kajirita. Kajirita said, Kajita said 10 districts have so far been affected with the disease, but Nakasongola has 40% of these cases. And he says they are seeing the high number is in fishing communities. Yeah, that's where the disease is most.
How many deaths have we registered so far? Do we know?
No, I've not heard. No deaths.
What's the worst that can happen if it goes out of hand? Do we see like quarantines? Do we have a probable have partial lockdown? What are we looking at?
But I don't think it's that threatening though. But then it's similar to the way that you would see COVID-19, the social distancing, washing and sanitizing. So the Ministry of Health would have to boost that campaign. Like the way it was boosted with the COVID-19. Wash your hands, sanitize, avoid sexual contacts, those things of locking mouths and
those things of simani.
Going to the other room, especially when somebody has symptoms of diseases. Please exercise patience.
I am a young child. Explain to me what going to the other room means.
Adult things happen.
This is the Mid-Morning Tukone 100.2 Galaxy FM.
I have some good news coming in from our friends from Vivo Energy. Shell Tova Wachariwange.
Galaxy TV. Jikonkone. 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 Galaxy TV.